Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Mithili Gaurishankar, going to teach you e-commerce of TYBCom course Computer Systems and Applications 2. As we discussed about e-commerce, we are going to see now the security of e-commerce. Integrity. Integrity refers to the ability to ensure that information being displayed on a website or transmitted or received over the internet has not been changed in any way by an unauthorized party. Non-denial. Non-denial refers to the ability to ensure that e-commerce participation or participants do not deny their online actions. So these are the security points the e-commerce people want to know and follow. Authenticity. Authenticity refers to a ability to identify or identity of a person or entity with whom you are dealing on the internet. So authenticity is need to connect it through the internet. Confidential secrecy should be maintained between all the person. Confidential refers to the ability to ensure that messages and data are available only to those who are authorized to view them. Privacy. Privacy refers to the ability to control the use of information a customer has provided about him or herself. The information should be misused. So, everyone aware about the privacy and security of every application. Availability refers to the ability to ensure that an e-commerce site continues to the function as intended. So, whenever necessary, availability of the application should be there and service should be there for having more customer to the application. E-commerce security is designed to protect these 6 dimensions. When any one of them is compromised, it is a security issue. So, from the both side of businessman and the customer should aware about this security and want to use the e-commerce application. What is encryption? Encryption is the process of transferring plain text or data into ciphertext. Ciphertext means the text that has been encrypted and thus cannot be read by anyone other than the sender and receiver. Encryption can provide 4 of the 6 key dimensions of e-commerce security. First one, message integrity. Provides assurance that the message has not been altered. Non-denial. Prevents the use from denying he or she sent the message. Authentication provides verification of the identity of the person or computer sending the message. Confidential gives assurance that the message was not read by others. This transformation of plain text is accompanied by using a key cipher. A key cipher is any method of transforming plain text to cipher text. Types of encryption are private key encryption. It is communicated with inside the organization. Public key encryption. It is the communication between the organization or organization to outside the organization people. Secure socket layer is used both inside and outside organization. Payment system digital cash. This is used in bank. Both inside organization and outside organization also. Online stored value permits customer to make instant only payment to merchants and other individual based on value stores in an online account. Other payment modes as we are having are PayPal, smart cards, digital accumulating balance payment, digital check payment systems. So in PayPal, it is the application where the secure connectivity with the bank is there and the transaction is made to the customer or anywhere we are purchasing the product. Smart cards, it is the card integrated with a chip. So every transaction we are making and it can be used as debit and credit card. So wherever the transaction is made, it is stored in the chip installed in the smart card and it is easy to tracking. Digital accumulating balance sheet. So this is online transaction. We can log into the bank website through our account and safety security pins. Using the transaction from that website of bank is digital accumulating balance payment. Digital check payment system. It was given by the bank. The digital check was provided. We want to fill all the details and the digital sign was taken. After that, the clearance from the bank is done after verifying all the process. Computer system and application, we are going to see how the credit card transaction works. Because credit cards are the dominant form of online payment, it is important to understand how they work and to organize the strength and weakness of this payment system. Online credit card transactions are processed in must the same way that in store purchase are, with the major difference being that online merchants never see the actual card being used, no card impression is taken, swapping etc. and no signature is available. These type of purchase are also called as CNP, customer not present transaction, and are major reason that charges can be disputed later by customer. So first they will pay the amount, then they will pay for it to the company. In such case, the merchant may lose the money and also the goods. Sometimes it happens. How online credit card transaction works? There are 5 parties involved in online credit card purchase: customer, merchant, clearing house related to the bank, district or state, merchant bank and the consumer's bank. It works as follows. When a consumer wants to make a purchase, he or she adds the item to merchant's shopping chart. When the consumer wants to pay for the item in the shopping cart, a secure tunnel through internet is created using SSL. Using encryption, SSL secures a session during which credit card information will be sent to the merchant. After that, once the credit card information of the customer is received by the merchant software contacts the clearing house for transaction of the money. A clearing house will authenticate a credit card and verify the account balance. The clearing house contacts the issuing bank to verify the account information. Once verified, the issuing bank credits the account of the merchant at the merchant bank. The debit to customer account is transmitted to the customer in a monthly statement. Limitation of online credit card payment system are more. The most important limitation involves security, merchant risk, cost and social equity. So what is secure electronic transaction we are going to see now. SET is the short word of secure electronic transaction, is developed by an association led by MasterCard and Visa. SET is actually a protocol designed for handling credit card transaction over internet. SET ensures the identities of all parties involved in the transaction. SET also encrypts credit card and transaction information before transmission on the internet. There are some limitations of e-commerce. E-commerce as being new technology, one has to aware of how to use it in the business. So e-commerce is the new technology from the credit card, debit card, smart card to using the application like Paytm, GPay, PayPal, etc. We want to aware about the advantage and disadvantage of the e-commerce. According to the awareness, we want to use the e-commerce for our benefits. E-commerce suffers from security, authenticity, reliability and accessibility. Before having tie-up with any e-commerce, we want to know what are the security they are giving, how they are authenticate their work and reliability of the application and accessibility convenient given by the application to the customers. E-commerce also suffers from bandwidth restriction, therefore sometimes it is difficult to use. Sometimes the transaction in the application like GPay, Paytm may be disturbed due to the internet availability, and in the people who are more using in one place, the internet may be get jammed. By the time the transaction of the amount will happens little slow. By the time the transaction if not happen, then the communication of the customer and business will be get disturbed. So due to internet also we will face limitation of e-commerce. We will face problem in e-commerce, that will be the one of the limitation of e-commerce. So last we are going to see what is mobile commerce. Now till now we have seen business and customer communicating e-commerce. Through mobile, what are the availability we are getting, we are going to see in m-commerce. M-commerce is buying and selling of goods and service through wireless handheld device such as cell phone and a personal digital assistant known as next generation e-commerce. So cell phone, PDA and now desktop and laptop, we are able to communicate with the business people or directly to the dealer to get the product using many application, and we are getting the offers from the application if we are registering or recommending to our friends or families. M-commerce helps the user to access the internet easily through cell phones and PDAs. So M-commerce, to use M-commerce, internet is very important to active the service of the e-commerce. The technology behind M-commerce is based on wireless application protocol. So the communication is happening through internet. So hopefully we are communicating with wireless application protocol. Nowadays cell phones are equipped with micro browser, Bluetooth technology, email capabilities and many more. In advance we are going to see many more techniques for easy communication and doing business. So every business people should update their knowledge in IT to update their business and to get the development. IBM and other companies are experimenting with speech recognition software as a way to ensure security for commerce transaction. So whatever benefits we are getting, there is also the drawbacks there in the commerce. To build up the security level of any application, many companies are working and having in trial their main security of transaction money and product and satisfy both business people by giving more profit and also customer satisfaction. So these are the things the mobile commerce business want to take under consideration. So till now we have clearly seen full details of e-commerce and their benefit, drawback, what are the process they are doing and how we are using in mobile commerce. So thank you students.